Hey guys, it's Megan Aller, Sales Executive with First American Title here in Denver, Colorado. This week we're going to be talking about your attached Metro Denver market update. Now there shouldn't be any shock here. I'm going to tell you again that inventory is roughly up by about 25% year over year. And as you've heard me say in every attached Metro Denver update so far this year, this is as a result of the resolution to builder defect laws. Now what I'm seeing consistently with that increased inventory, what's nice is that it's been able to service some of that pent up demand that's been hanging out while we've been waiting for new inventory to finally make its way to market for condos, townhomes, duplexes, tries, and so on. Now, we've seen our number of units going under contract increase by about 12.1%, so it's not going up or gobbling up all of that new inventory that we've been seeing come to market, but it has been able to service some of those folks that had been out there waiting for those new homes to come on. So now, what we're looking at for days on market, they held relatively constant from where we were back in May. They're now up to 27 average days to contract, and median is about 10. Keep in mind that that's up from when we were at the most crunched part of our market cycle, going back in the last 7 years. 2015, 2016, 2017, average days on market dropped all the way down to 14 or 15 average days on market. Now we're also starting to see that our average sales price also peaked in May for our attached market. That came down by 2.7% month over month. We're sitting at about $365,000 for an average attached dwelling here in Metro Denver. What we can expect to see is retraction in this market, just like we do in the detached market. So going into August, September, and October, we should start to see those prices fall by about 3 to 5% from where they ramped up for the first half of the year. Flash sales are the number of units that go under contract in that first 7-day period. We're sitting at about 44, which is down from where we were last year by a pretty good clip. So that market, again, new inventory coming to market has slowed the rate of sales down. Historically, the number of units that go under contract in that first weekend is incredibly high, but it's slightly less than what we had seen in years past. 58.6% of the homes sold for at or over their asking price when we closed those units out in June as a result of units going under contract back in May. Now keep in mind that since we do have increased inventory and now we're starting to see our prices fall, this still doesn't note that we're going into a bubble or a period where we're going to see larger retraction other than what we would seasonally expect to see for the attached market. We're still incredibly far short of where we should be. We are up compared to where we thought we would be at this point in the year, but again, we were projecting about 1.1 months worth of inventory. So far for June, we came in at 1.6. Please keep in mind, for us to get to a market where we're in equilibrium or the playing field is fair between buyers and sellers, we need to be at about a 6-month supply of inventory. Now, days on market will start to stretch out. Inventory will start to stretch out as we go into this next 3-month period. So buyers, please be sure to take advantage of that. Now, pricing, we're still up average year over year by 2%. So we're still looking at some price appreciation here in Metro Denver, with average prices year to date going up roughly 10% since the beginning of the year. Now, take advantage of these new price reductions that are coming through our market. This is the first time that we've started to see increased price reductions in terms of frequency for our attached market in about a 5 or a 6 year time period. Year over year, the frequency of price reductions is up almost 63%, with about 27% of listings having to reduce their price in order to receive an offer on those properties. Now, the amount of the price reduction is also slightly up from where we were 1 year ago, with the average price reduction for those listings that do have to reduce that are attached down by 4.3%. Okay, now take advantage of that. Those price reductions will continue to increase through the end of the year, so it's important that you pull back on your pricing if you're getting ready to list those properties. Now again, this doesn't notate anything more than the seasonal shift that we would traditionally expect to see, with slightly increased inventory over what we've seen in the years past due to new construction in the area. I so appreciate you guys joining me. If there's anything else that we can do to help you out, please feel free to reach out. Stay tuned next week where we'll be talking about what happens when kids head back to school and how that impacts the real estate market. We'll see you soon.